Welcome to Mountain Health Today. I'm Ted Owens, your host. This program is brought to you by the Tahoe Forest Health System. My guest today is Mr. Harry Weiss, President and CEO of the Tahoe Forest Health System. Harry, how are you today?
Been great and happy to spend some time with you today.
Well, thank you for doing so. I know you have a very busy schedule. Today, we're going to talk about the Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Care and Tahoe Forest Center for Healthcare's pre- and postnatal classes and pediatrics. All things pediatrics today. Harry, this service line is a legacy service line for the Tahoe Forest Health System. Share with us the story about why it is.
A great comment. Many years ago, Dick Joseph and his family, prominent family in our community and businessman here in the Truckee area, his wife was pregnant with twins, and as at that time we didn't have an obstetrical program here in the Truckee area, and so they were rapidly heading to Reno for that delivery. And with deep regret, Dick Joseph lost his wife during childbirth, the birth of their twin daughters. And what he did was such a kind, amazing act that really gives us all a moment to pause rather than focus inward and just on that aspect of life. He did something very kind and outward focused for the rest of his life. But what he immediately did is he said, he recognized that was an avoidable health tragedy. And so he donated some land here within the Gateway area that was really the beginnings of Tahoe Forest Hospital. And that special kind act, unbeknownst to him, has saved thousands and thousands of lives over the last roughly 71 years.
It's an amazing story. I think it's important that the folks understand why it is named the Joseph Family Center. Tell us a little bit about the Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Health.
Our Center for Women and Newborn Health has been really recognized for excellence for many years. And this has happened through multiple sources, but one we love to share is the Women's Choice Award. We've been recognized as one of the best hospitals in the U.S. for obstetrics, and we haven't earned that award just once, but 2022 was the 8th time Tahoe Forest Hospital has been recognized as a Women's Choice Award. So our Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Care, it really offers state-of-the-art care for our moms and babies and the entire family.
And Harry, my understanding is the center is state-of-the-art. Tell us a little bit more about that.
It is, and it really surprises and puts smiles on people's face when they see it. Our new facility, which was also built as a part of the Measure C bond issue beginning back in 2007 and was built after that, but it includes private birthing suites. And what's also, in addition to great clinical equipment, it features a jacuzzi tub, and then we have private postpartum suites. We have telemetry monitors that are available for the baby's safety that monitors all the vitals of the baby, while it really allows the mom to walk about, to use a birthing ball, to shower, relax, be in the jacuzzi, etc.
Harry, is it common for jacuzzis to be in a center for women and newborn care, or is this something truly unique to Tahoe Forest Health System?
It is quite rare, and it would typically only be found in the most modern birthing facilities. So we're happy to have that latest technology available for our moms.
And I understand that you do receive quite a few comments or letters following the experience in the center. Can you share with us a little bit of the type of things that you hear from patients?
We we receive on a very regular basis reports just about the thrilling experience of the mom and the dad and the baby regarding their care here and the great physician care. And we enjoy really sharing those with our entire team, because this is really one of the most special parts of healthcare, is really connecting with our community at the start of a brand new life for a family. And that's one of the most special parts of being in healthcare.
Harry, we've got about a minute before break, but the Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Care is a certified baby-friendly. What does that certification mean?
Yes, this is a great credential. Only about 600 hospitals in America out of 5,000 hospitals are baby-friendly hospitals. So that's about 12% of U.S. hospitals are baby-friendly, and it offers a tremendous number of dividends and health benefits to our babies and our moms. And I really want to expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, I think we'll take a break in just a moment, and we'll start with that certification as a baby-friendly facility. This is Mountain Health Today. I'm Ted Owens. We're talking with Harry Weiss, President and CEO of the Tahoe Forest Health System, and we're talking about the Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Care. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment, but thank you for tuning in. And we're back with Mountain Health Today. We're speaking with Harry Weiss, President and CEO of the Tahoe Forest Health System. And today we're talking about the Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Care. Harry, when we left the last segment, we talked about the Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Care as a certified, this is a national certification, baby-friendly facility. What does that mean?
What it means, again, we're only about 12% of America's hospitals are baby friendly, and baby friendly is like a certification that's quite tough, and it has at least 10 principles, and 2 or 3 of those principles mean and illustrate that we have the right policies in place, we have the right training of our clinical staff and physicians. For example, it also really focuses in on the importance of breastfeeding versus formula feeding, the importance of skin time right after birth between the child and the parent. And the reason it's so important to be a baby-friendly facility is there are huge incremental benefits for the baby and the mom. And just to really expand on that just a little bit, baby friendly and breastfeeding, it really is proven to lower the risk of acute and chronic diseases such as respiratory infections, diarrhea, pneumonia, other childhood illnesses. Breast milk is the only real source that provides all the necessary nutritional and metabolic requirements for infant growth and development. And it really helps their neurological, their immune systems, and so forth. So even after weaning and even after the proper length of breastfeeding, some of the other huge benefits to being baby friendly and breastfeeding are there's a lower risk of allergies for the young person, asthma, inflammatory diseases, and they've even found that children have higher cognitive scores in school as they grow up. And what's also amazing is for the mom. Breastfeeding helps decrease the risk for the mom of developing breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and the risk for diabetes. So there's a lot of reasons why baby friendly is really important for the baby and the mom.
Now, Harry, the Tahoe Forest Center for Health offers a wide variety of pre and postnatal classes for expectant mothers and their partners. Can you share with us maybe a partial list of what those might include?
Yes, and we're happy to do that. We're really pleased to have this program available to our community. But the first class I wanted to talk about, which is really important for moms and partners or dads, and that's the class entitled "Birthing with Confidence." Every young mom or dad really could use all the confidence they can get as they're going through this amazing experience of a new addition to the family. And this is the prenatal edition. And so this class really covers all that a person could expect in all stages of the labor, relaxation techniques, laboring positions, breathing techniques, as well as medications that might be needed, other types of interventions, and an overview also of cesarean section should there be any risk of that happening as well. And then they also have that important education for the partner, the dad, to really learn how they can be supportive of the mom all through that birthing experience as well.
Harry, this would include things like that we've seen, like breathing techniques and medication, and it's very, very important for first-time moms and dads, correct?
That's absolutely correct, because once you've learned these techniques, it really helps the mom and the dad, number one, really be calm in the process, but they're more effective in working with the nurse and their physician during the birthing process. So it just allows for a smoother, more optimal birthing process.
And Harry, we just have a few seconds left. You also have a nutrition class. Why is that
We
important?
do, and in this particular thing, nutrition for a healthy pregnancy, it's so important that the mom have the right diet available so that she's really healthy and the baby is as well for that great delivery.
Perfect. We're going to take a break. This is Mountain Health Today. We're talking with Harry Weiss. I'm Ted Owens, your host, and we'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in. And welcome back to Mountain Health Today. I'm Ted Owens, and today we're talking with Harry Weiss, President and CEO of the Tahoe Forest Health System, and we've been discussing the Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Care and Tahoe Forest Center for Health's pre- and postnatal classes in pediatrics. So Harry, we were covering quite a few classes. You named Birthing with Confidence and the importance of nutrition classes for new moms and new dads. And new infants. And you have another program called Mama's Meet Up. What is that?
This is actually a very popular program for our young moms where they can really meet. It's a support group really around infant feeding with other moms, with our own professional team members. And so they're really given counsel from our professional team members and breastfeeding support in case they're a little bit discouraged, is it going well or not, et cetera. And it might be going well, but they just don't realize it's going well. And so having that support and to overcome discouragement should that exist
And Harry,
for their
another,
moms and
I don't mean to
babies.
interrupt, but isn't it also one of the tricky things, I think, for new moms is knowing when or how to transition from breastfeeding to solid foods. Is that covered in this program?
Absolutely. We have those nutritional classes for infants, and so it's explained what happens at each age phase of a young baby, when you go from mother's milk to then introducing gradually a few types of more solid food to the babies. And this creates a great health outcome for the baby, but it really comforts the mom to let her know she's doing the right thing for her baby.
And this is a great segue into another program that you have, I understand, which is called Raising Healthy Eaters. Tell us about that class.
Right, as a youngster is starting to eat solid foods, this can be really discouraging or challenging for some. So having our professional team members help a mom really understand how to help their baby if they're really acting picky about eating, really providing some meal and snack ideas and how to really manage, what are the best meal times, what type of schedule would be important for that young baby. And it really takes a lot of the guesswork out. And our team is there to answer questions from the mom as well, so that they leave knowing they're in good shape and what they should expect for the next few weeks.
And let's talk about a class I think that's very important, but one might not just arrive at the conclusion that this would be an important class. And that's child CPR classes. What are they taught in child CPR?
It's really important that every mom or dad consider learning the proper skill sets for infant and child CPR classes. Being a parent myself, I had one of those rare moments where this was needed, and you never know whether this is needed. And so we offer infant and child, which is an older young person than just an infant, how to properly perform CPR for infants.
Harry, this is because an infant is very delicate compared to an adult human being. How do they train this for parents to do CPR carefully on an infant?
We actually have mannequins so that they can do it in exactly the manner that you would do it on your young child. And you're exactly right. The pressure on the sternum, the speed, the breathing routines that you're doing are very different for a baby or a young child versus an adult. So they get to practice on a mannequin.
And Harry, where can folks at home learn more about these programs?
We would love to have you call 530-587-3769 to talk to one of our team members. And you can also visit tfhd.com.
And for more information about the Joseph Family Center for Women in Newborn Care, there's a direct phone number, I believe.
We do have a number for that, and that's 530-587-6011. And you can ask for the Joseph Family Center for Women in Newborn Care, or you can go to our website again, tfhd.com, for prominent information there.
So we've been talking about the Tahoe Forest Health System, pediatric services, keeping your kids healthy and thriving. Tell us a little bit about your pediatricians, Harry, before we have to go.
We're really pleased to have several board certified pediatricians here in the Truckee region. And we actually have a pediatrician who goes at least one day a week to Incline Village as well to serve that community. And our pediatricians are highly skilled in providing preventive health care, as well as diagnosing and treating acute and chronic illnesses or diseases from birth all the way through adolescence.
Thank you, Harry. So for the folks at home to learn more about pediatric care, visit tfhd.com. We've been talking about a legacy program at the Tahoe Forest Health System and talking specifically about the Joseph Family Center for Women and Newborn Care and the Tahoe Forest Center for Health's pre- and postnatal classes in pediatrics. Harry, this has been very informative today. Thank you very much for taking the time with us. And
Thank
for the
you.
folks, thank you. And for the folks at home, this is Mountain Health Today. I'm Ted Owens, your host. This program is brought to you by the Tahoe Forest Health System. And thank you very much for tuning in.